Started, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have some fun. Get a tablet and pen as we begin. Bottom line is we have to have fun doing one thing, bringing in millions and billions. I hope you listen because I can get you there, but it's going to be up to you to follow through. Is that all right? Tablet and pen time. In other words, get your tablet, get your pen, turn the paper this way. We're going to go through a couple of things. I want to help you get to millionaire to billionaire. Now, I did it, so I think you can do it too. So let's play the game. Let's win. Is that all right? Winning the game of business, my first series I ever did 48 years ago, helping people just like you. And this is live. Got a question? Type it out. We're going to talk about auto income, money, money, money. As we play, remember there's no pictures or recording. Put it here, write it down, check it twice. We know who's been naughty, we know who's been nice. Ultimate goal, kind of fun. Remember the American dream, living on the hill, drive the car of your dreams. Anybody sues you, they get diddly squat. Isn't that true? Isn't that terrible? I tell it like it is. So today we're going to have some fun. Now understand, you made some mistakes. I'll bet you knocked yourself down yourself 50 times at least. So let's get you past go. Let's get you to million to billion. Now there's me in 1981. You see, I broke the record for the highest and fastest kick on planet Earth. When they say white man can't jump, I don't make it doesn't make any sense to me. I've been doing what I can do since the day I was born, seemed to be. I kicked a basketball hoop at 14, the door jam at 10. Now I like goodies. You like some goodies too? I bought my first Lamborghini, I was 14 and a half. What'd you buy? I got to West Coast College 14 too. See, I didn't go to high school. It'd be a waste of my damn time. But again, I like mansions and I like the ocean. We're going to talk about my life just a little bit, about rags to riches. See, there you focus, right there, chapter 18. I was lucky while I was being used and abused as a kid. I didn't get a real mommy and a daddy like probably you. But what did I hear at a poker game? I'm in the corner writing notes. They said a corporation's a legal person. It's right there. Chapter 18. Now you're a VC paying attorney. So what did I do? I wrote it down. They told me I was weird. Probably true. I was 7.5 years old. Wrote my boss to go down to the Torrance Police Department, library next door. Man, what does this mean? She walked away. She was mean to me. 5 minutes later, here's a monkey face, here's a bug. She was real. You know what I did? I went to the library for 2 years. I studied again and again. You know what I found out? Corporations are free. You pay a filing fee. I paid $10. I sent it away. Now I didn't pay attention to this next part. It says it may sue or be sued. So what do we get to do? Let's understand today. My first corporation was called Helping Hand Industries. Really weird what happened next. It came back in the mail. 2 weeks later, I got 100,000 of credit cards. See, credit cards came in the mail for people and corporations just automatically. So the difference is I got 100,000 of credit cards. Freaked us all out. Next, I started the Orange County Blind Center when I was 12.5 years old. So what did happen? I got named in a lawsuit. I used the word Braille. It belongs to the Braille Institution. The goal here should be to never bring the pain home. Is that correct? So let's talk about the big lie, how the corporation is going to protect you, which it does not. Now, remember, if you have a corporation today, you had to look on the Secretary of State's website. It's right there. There's your name, the office, and the address. Did you use your home address like most people do? That's kind of silly and dumb. But what happens is people tell you the corporation is going to protect you. Here's the problem. The moment you sign something outside the corporation, you guarantee, you pierce your veil, the car, the building, the credit card. See, that makes it silly and dumb. So the reality is you get stuck with the debt anyway. It forces most people into bankruptcy. Did you know a division of you called 3 divisions of me can give you 3 chances to try and never bring the pain home anyway? Use an SS4. So today we got to play. When I was a little kid, they said, don't put all those eggs in one basket. I asked what that meant. They responded back, it's about it. I don't understand. You see, the next thing we're going to think about is you, if you want the American dream too. We get to play. All right, let's understand. Let's get your ducks in a row and not bring the pain home. Is that okay? We do it my way for a while. Now, I'm kind of blunt. I'm direct to the point. I got the nickname of the Godfather Credit KNX Radio. All right, but I've been on that station 49 years. So I think some people follow stupid. They end up doing stupid. They're not stupid. But what they did was stupid. Sorry, but guess what? Most people in this world, not all, most of them are lazy. So let's understand. We're going to see it, believe it, go get it. We're going to listen. We're going to learn. We're going to treat you like you're 2 years old. All right. We're going to show you exactly what needs to be done. And I'm going to tell you what to do. So we're going to play my way for a while because I think your way sucks. Sorry to say, but it's true. Let's draw that diagram in front of you. Here's Bank of America. All right. They bankrupt a branch called a branch number. It's a corp owning a corporation. That's how they do this. And they write off on their taxes and they walk away with all the goodies. This side is you with 3 divisions of you. See, if you have 3 divisions of you, you got a chance to try. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. Problem what you did is you brought the pain home. Why? I don't know. You jacked up your credit cards, you dropped your score, got stuck, couldn't get any more, hawked your house and brought the pain home to you and your family too. I call that silly and dumb. Reality is you never had to do that in the first place. So let's understand the banks, the grocery store, the Sam's Club, the Geico, the city. You could actually repackage your life and never bring the damn pain home in the first place. So let's write down, all right, the list that we're going to talk about today. Here's the list. I'm going to do a list with you, and I'd like to get you on the phone doing a blueprint call. I want to get you the first 100,000 a month. Is that okay? So we're going to do things. 100,000 of credit, 100,000 a month. That should be your goal right now. If we look at the goal list, the daily list, the weekly list, then the project list. Next, we got to think about what did I create, the blueprint of success when I was 12 and a half years old, the foolproof program. Now, foundation's the key, corporations and structure and divisions. So let's understand like me. See, everything I touched tonight since I was 4 years old turns into $100 million plus. I have 3 yachts in the backyard in 2009. Everything's going great until I took one of the yachts with a group of people. I got to die the next day at 5:41. Kind of sucks. Why don't you Google my address? Find out I'm telling you the truth. Someone had a virus. So there I am dead. Well, I got to be in this coma first, but I got to hear my tax attorney trick my wife to sign a POA. And the nurse asked my wife if I was a donor. Then my heart stopped, 5:41. And all of a sudden I got a choice, stay in peace or go back. I said go back and the machine went beep, 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 beep again. So understand, it's like today. I've been in 2 comas. I seem to be God's example for you to never give up. First coma, 5.5 years old, using my face as the break down to Lane Street. All right, I was crippled. Jesus said, get up, I got up. Last one they're working on me, I still got to die and come back and help you. Either way, as an example for you too. So let's understand the excuses. Well, I moved 24 times until I'm 11.5 years old. A lot of shitty people. I've been shot, I've been knifed. I got no excuse, neither do you. You get to feel sorry for yourself for 3 minutes or less. There it is, my old shit day. He stole $3.7 billion of my life. I came back being homeless. What am I gonna do? What did you do? Besides bring the pain home, God's denials. So let's give an example. You didn't pay attention when you signed that SS5 form. You signed an SS5 at 14 to 16. If you did it basically in 1971, Nixon took the gold standard out. That means mommy did it for you. So you get one SSN 11040 tax return. One's a lonely number. It's we the people. So that number in that Social Security card you have in your purse or wallet today, it says do not laminate. Don't use for ID purpose. You break that rule too, and don't carry with you. You get one, it's not even yours. How's that? Why don't we take the moment and compare what the IRS set up in the first place? SS5 equals SSN and SS4. Line 1 right there says legal name of entity, individual person. So that means you have the ability to learn the rules and tools and get 3 of those for you if you want to. But if you're a crook and you don't file your tax returns, just go to prison like Wesley Snipes did. 3 years and $18 million less out of his pocket. So you can learn to play if you want to play today. So here's Richard. Richard, one survivor, almost died twice on the show. What did he do? He got $1 million check. His tax attorney said, you keep $375, rest goes the IRS. I said reference 3 times 5. Turn in $15 million. What did he do? He pissed it away. He literally pissed it away. 3.5 years in federal prison, 10 years probation, and violated that too. So for now on, let's write this down. We are going to plan the problem. We're going to be prepared this time. Now, there's that SS5 you didn't pay attention to. It's right there. That's why I created your SSN 1040. From here, what did it say again? Don't laminate, don't use for writing purposes, and don't use what? Carry with you. So let's understand, the bottom line is it's not your number anyway. It's assigned to you. So understand that SSN was for the 1040 tax return. That's all it was for. The goal is very simple. Now, here's what you did. Sorry, don't take it personally. You sat down with your family and friends at the kitchen table. Honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, goody for you. Let's jack them up, drop the score, get stuck, can't get any more. Let's bring the pain to ourselves and our family and screw it all up. Well, that's what you did. See, if you would have put a sticky in the back of your car, sticky, dummy proof it, it's worth $10,000. Limit, 25%. When you go past 29%, you drop your score, get stuck, can't get any more. And I'm the guy that set up the rules and tools training Ken Yarborough years ago for TRW became Experian. See, the problem is all cards fluctuate, but these. You can jack these up to $1 million freaking dollars. Your score will never drop again. Your problem is your lack of knowledge brings the stupidity to man and woman. You're not stupid, but I think you follow stupid. The lack of knowledge makes people do stupid things. I'm going to guarantee what I say I'm going to do 100% in writing. I'm going to make sure you go to class and don't fall in your wad. If you violate, it means you apply for credit. All right, and you basically jack up credit cards during the program. It's a violation. I just have to charge you a fee or kick you out of the program. See, I pay for the first wrap and refresh for everybody. I'm not paying for number 2. So if you got a collection account, do yourself a favor, negotiate and kill the debt. You have an IRS problem, they have a form for that too. That's why I want to help you rebuild you. 656, 433 A and B. So the goal is let's rebuild your life and let's give you what you need to do, like the collection account. Man up, woman up. So let's understand today the 25-20% rule. Don't you ever forget. All cards fluctuate, but these two. What do? I'll get you to 750. You're going to have to be part of the program. You're going to follow through. TRW stood for The Reports From. Thomas Raymond Warwich in El Segundo, California. Became Experian in 96. I drew the first one of these. It was good, fair, hell no. Again, raise rules and tools. Pay attention, write it down. Check it twice. We know you're naughty or nice. So what do we have to do? Simple. If we have to negotiate a debt, we will solve a problem. From there, what are we going to do? Wrap or refresh. Push the score up and away to a 750. This is called the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what KISS stands for. Now write down a phone number, please. 888-567-8688. You see, the problem is you allowed yourself to be added to the national mailing list and the robocall list. They sell the voting list 412 times a year, cable bill, corporation. If you call the phone number in front of you, opt out for 5 years or a lifetime, get yourself out the national mailing list. It's very simple to do. Now, I want to do something else with you. You see, the goal is to plan the problem. From there, we're going to have safety credit. You're going to have the line of defense. When I decided and I designed this in the beginning, when I was doing Credit Karma during the pandemic, they kept saying 42%. You see, the rules are simple. 29% is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. I helped design it in the first place. Isn't that fun? See, no one wants to give you the rules and tools but me. So let's play and let's win the game of business. All right, so what are we going to do? All cards, what? Fluctuate. You need to become a certified CFO for the corporation to get millions and billions. The only 2 cards that don't fluctuate are these. So you can maintain your 750 score. And I'll help rebuild you every step of the way. All right, now you lose your job, have an emergency, what do? Most people do the same silly thing. All right, within 42 days, they jack up their credit, they get stuck, they can't get any more. Kind of sucks. The reality is very simple, what we're trying to do and have the ultimate goal. And of course, the computer wants to do something else anyway. So again, this is what we do. There it goes. See, when you jack it up, you get stuck. Sucks. Now, here's what I always say. The average person like you're not average, you're above that, but you're here today. Thank God for that too. You spend $50 every other day. This is a $5,000 card. When you need $5,000, you got to ask your friends, family, in the bank and say, I need it now, now, now. And they say no, because you said you wouldn't need it. See, that would basically, if you understand something, for what you waste in a given day. See, I believe you're where you're at today. You're not happy 100%. All right. And the difference is it's your own fault. You follow kind of stupid. The reality is you're not stupid. But I'd tell you flat out today, what you waste every given month, all right, the ultimate goal is very simple. $50 a day, that's $700 a month. And what do? We bring down the pain home. Let's use some corporate credit. Let's play the game to win. Did you know with the money you waste away, you go buy 2 pizza restaurants with a drive-through, auto income? Now, I'd like you to write down, I'm willing to sacrifice a division, not to corp and my family. That's what I'd like you to write down. You see, a division allows you not to put your name on it. And if you had a problem, and no shit day, sorry to say, the corp and family are protected. All right, we're going to have a blueprint. You're going to learn to have your cake and eat it too. Raise rules, become a certified CFO, never bring the pain home. So if we play the way I like to play, let's take a picture of this right now, please. Take out your cell phone, take a picture. You see, the bottom line is very simple. All right, so the goal is very simple to do. See, maybe you're all jacked up over here. Okay, jacked up on your credit. Why don't we take supply credit to the corporation and get $51,000 worth, and let's pay off some debt over here and balance your debt, because that's what you have to do. 750 score, $100 million building, $1 million Lamborghini, $5 million mansion, $1 million race boat too. So if we analyze you today, and I mean today, I can tell you exactly what you need to do. All I have to even pay for the rapid refresh for you too. They had a 510. Ultimate goal is very simple. Now there's 757. So we can play the game to what? Win. I like that. Don't you want to win too? So let's think about this client here, 651, no green lights. Rapid rescore, 750, green lights, $1 million of credit. Would you like $1 million too? So today, this is a poor couple. They went to a bankruptcy attorney. All right. They didn't need a bankruptcy, but he sold them a bankruptcy. Here's the problem on TikTok. You got a couple of people saying, you need a shared credit card. BS. I'm an affiliate and I can usually get your card without secured at all. And look, they're even a bankruptcy. You know, so what? $500 to start them out. If you ever need a secured card, it's always open sky. There's no inquiry. You put $200 on, you spend $25. Simple. See a lot of BS out there today. 11 collection accounts, lay down their car payment, here's $3,000. See, we got to balance our debt and fix the problem. We got to rebuild it. Rapid pushes up, and away. Now, if I can build credit for my cat, hell, you can do it for you. Ig Magazine interviews me. Use plastic to finance your business. Cats have 9 lives. So does a corporation. Let's go get $1 million. So I like to accomplish goals. Don't you? And get some goodies too. Get a hold of Intuit. They bought Credit Karma on December 3rd, 2020. Credit Karma, there's no phone number to help you anyway. My new system will have a phone number too. So what do? The next thing we have to look at basically credit repair. I'm sorry. All right, we rebuild. We don't do credit repair. That's a fraud. I don't have a magic wand, neither do they. But again, the Federal Trade Commission says credit repair fraud. And that's what they say every day. So we can play the game to win. How about the Credit Repair Organization Act? Now write down Section 611. Section 611. Simple. See, the CFPB, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, indicts Daniel from the Credit Repair Club. He's going to go to jail. $3 million freaking bucks. Was out there going, you can do credit repair. Stop it. In his shitty little software program. All right. See, these silly people get indicted all the time. Credit repair? No. You'd have to lie to get new credit. Let's rebuild. Be careful. LifeLock's been indicted 6 times. Their last indictment's $100 million. So be careful again. If you allow me to analyze your credit today within 24 hours, I can show you exactly what you need to do from my mouth to my face to you. That's right. I do analyzation class on Fridays and Saturdays for free for everybody. Spirit and treasure and Equifax, pretty simple to do. So I'll analyze you if you allow me to, and I'll show you exactly what needs to be done. See, I had the Ray Reynolds University during the coma. I stole 3.7 billion of corporate structure. That wasn't very nice, was it? But again, what do we get to do? I think you need to get past go. I think you're stuck. Let's show you some Lamborghinis, some Duffy, some mansions. How about white men you jump? Stupid people say we don't have more Lamborghinis. How about we look at race boats? How about we look at helicopters, U-Docks, yachts, and some Ferraris? I have done this, obtained this stuff. Why can't you? I'll show you how to do it. It's called Ray's Rules. Pretty simple to do. Blueprint is see it, believe it, go get it. We're going to play. Well, that's only $500 million of goodies. Would you like some too? We can play my way. See, when they gave me this problem about loan to value, crap, I got 19 houses at 17 and a half years old. I transferred my divisions. Well, I had 22,000 payphones too. You like mansions? I like mansions. Would you like to know how to bring in millions and billions? Well, what do we got to do? Start with 100,000 of personal credit. 100,000 of what? In the bank and automatically coming in. So we're going to look at buildings, Lamborghinis. We're going to look about repackaging you as like God's gift, the mansions in the harbor. See, I had to put all my goodies in my backyard. 3 yachts, 2 Duffys, Sea-Doos, all right, race boats everywhere. It's a mess. It's on all 5 islands. But I had to put it in my backyard. Wouldn't you want to put yours there too? And the Duffy to take the wife to Captain Jack's on Friday and Saturday night, romantic dinner. Oh, it's simple. See, at 26, when I brought in 2.6 billion corporate structure, I got kind of bored. My wife calls this my hobby. Would you like to play and get your package today too? So there I am. All right, hit my head, got a big gouge there and a bloody mess. And then the Guinness Book of Records came in and says, "Where's the wires?" I kicked out the lights that are 13 feet. Nobody can do that. So understand. You know, we did the research after my coma and found out my grandfather's Richard Bishop. He won the Olympics in 32 in Los Angeles for gymnastics. Maybe that's why I can jump so high. Hell, he looks like Al Capone. So the word no doesn't mean no. It just means you accepted it. No, 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 no. Go to my classes all through the week from Monday all the way through Saturday. Play with me and I'll play with you. And we'll accomplish the goal. Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit, rayscredit.com. Now, I think you're 40 plus years old. I think you're disappointed. You played it safe. You never took a chance. Sorry, that's how I believe. So if you want to look at 10 million right there and we can play, or you want to call the number right there on the screen, 800-254-9506, call one of my call centers. We could start today with 90 days free packaging you. See, the United States of America Incorporated, 50 corps, 50 states and then cities. They plan for their own shit day. That's why they created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy. So we have to look at we the people. Supreme Court says a corporation is a legal person. We can stop bringing the pain home and we can repackage you like I did for Glenn. Lived in his car for 3 years, millionaire business, brand new house, brand new truck. From there, we can look at Freeway Ricky Dickie Ross, prison for 26 years, 3 million in credit. We're looking at Thomas, 26 years, 6 months later, $5 million business. Michael, God rest his soul. We got Arnold. We got basic presidents. We got Kevin Costner. Oh, we got Giovanni for Pixar. Top of this, a book from Biola University. Oh, Superman for Gold's Gym. Cook $1 million, God rest his soul. I built her $1 million too. She's got her little videos too. So I incorporate rich and famous people as well. Lakers, Clippers, Dodgers, and Angels. So you got to understand, like this guy, this is ridiculous. That's my job. I got to feed my kids. Get off your lazy butt, drive an Uber, drive a Lyft, have a garage sale. Go to the church, they'll hand you the food. That's all you got to do. I mean, come on. I came out of a coma, losing 3.7 billion in corporate structure, and we're homeless. What did I do? I took my 3 divisions of me, my 5 closet divisions. I built 1 million of credit in 6 weeks, and I bought my wife her next dream house. Why would anybody stay down when they don't have to? I don't understand, silly people. So understand that Lamborghini, here's the keys, and that one, whee! By the way, it's a division of a corporation. How about we sign for a building? It's a division. How about a house? How about the SS4? How about we daisy chain credit for one credit card, two cards, and we want to go get 99 more? Because we're allowed to. You're not winning the damn lottery. Come on. You're not getting a big enough raise. So we're going to have to build corporate credit so you can finance the dream. That's the way it works since day one with me. Now, the dashboards I set up in 87, TRW for Experian, through tax ID. You got a corp today, look online. You'll find your name. You're the incorporator. You're on the bank account. You're the duck and sheep. Don't worry when they sue that, they sue you. That kind of sucks. So why don't you check the address and make sure you didn't use your home address? Mailbox is set your shared office space. But if they sue that court, they sue you. That sucks. How about we build a line of defense and you don't bring the pain home? Pretty simple. You just have to follow through to 750 score, add you to my credit system. Plan A all the way, never plan B. I'm one of the few, not one of the many. So let's understand, you want to be a millionaire or a corporate millionaire? I think you know which one to pick. So me, I like steady and boring. I call it boring and steady. See, I don't want to be running a big business. I like to own them. I like to be the damn bank. It makes sense to me. So take a picture of this page. I wrote books on laundromats, dry cleaning, car washes, apartment complex, storage units, all these fun things. That's what I've always done. I'd like to help you get to 100,000 a month to your corporation. Would that be okay? I'd like to get you 100,000 of personal credit. I'd like you to drive around today in the passenger side, look at all these things and say, why don't I own them? You should. Let's start collecting the businesses in our own city and let's have some fun and quit bringing the pain home. Now, I'd like to blueprint you on the phone for an hour with your partner of life. From there, past, present, future, bankruptcy, tax lien. You ever mess up Chase or American Express? How about the family, corporation, divisions, irrevocable trust, car, house, auto income? Ooh, I created that too. Cash flow for your time. But the blueprint call takes about an hour's time to tear apart your life and do it my way. Let's think today. If I build you corporate credit, all right, up to 150 per like one of these cards here, and we would buy 3 properties as a division, it's a first time buyer program. That would start with 10,000, 100,000 a month. You could spend 5,000 per property as a down payment. So we can go to another state and do it again and again and again. There's basically, this has apartment complex, or this has, all right, literally storage units. I made Juan 22,000 a month. Mary got 47, David got 54. The others got 72. I like storage units, it's one of my favorite. So we could play all day long if we want to play. Let's look at Freddie Mac, 203K. Let's look at HUD. Let's look at apartment complex. Let's look at DSCR loans. All the things to get the properties and become the damn bank. That's the goal, to be the bank. Don't you want to win? I got a client, 3 dry cleaners, 63,000 a month. Got a client, a laundromat, 30,000 a month. All right, I want to get to 100,000. Wendy's restaurants are fun, so do Jack in the Box, so are gas stations. See, all these things are run by a third party. Now, I had my 22,000 payphones a long time ago. They basically went out of business, but the ones in the prisons, my replacement now is EV charging stations. Our governor in California says we're 1 million short. So you'd like to be an investor too? So we could play the game and you could win. If you're not a client yet, we can do a wrap or rescore. We can get you class Friday or Saturday. We're going to target 750 helping you. And what you're going to do is spend $9.99. Then I'm going to give you 1,000 or a card back with you, $1,000. So I want to give you back your money through personal business credit. During a broadcast like now, I discounted to $4.99 and the card becomes $500. Using Ray's rules and tools, you maintain a 750 score from now on. From there, it's a Zelle. Take a picture of Zelle. Ray at rayscredit.com. Ray recipient. Transfer bank, transfer deposit or wire. Simple to do. I like simple. So starter package is pretty simple. Let's rebuild you personally to be a CFO. Let's put you in corporate setup in level 1 class, Friday or Saturday. Let's make sure you understand you charge $9.99 to you, and I'm going to give you $5,000 credit back. If we charge $24.99, we're going to give you $25,000 of credit back. We're going to analyze, add history, and pop credit as soon as possible. That price there is a Zelle payment now. There you go. There's your Zelle. So if you want, you can call the office, one of the call centers right now. 800-254. That's what the bank charges us. So the goal is to repackage it, kind of like Humpty Dumpty. So let's understand. I want you to have two major goals. 100,000 of personal credit using 29% rule. Have 71,000 of credit, safety credit case. You have a no shit day. Then we're going to think about 100,000 for the corporation. I want you to leverage money. I like to rebuild you personally. Then I like to get the corporate cards. There's only 10 I like anyway. The Green Spark for 100,000, and the 2 for 30. That's 160 times 9. How about Blues times 9? How about Wells Fargo times 9? How about we get Chase, all 4 cards, times 9? How about American Express times 9? Now this time we want to go to the bank. The bank's going to give you a line of credit up to 150,000 with a 2-year corporation. And that's a cold bridge the gap. These are my 5 favorite ones. So again, we could play a game and we could win the game of business, what I designed 48 years ago. But remember, that's up to 5.4 million. Please do yourself a favor and understand divisions give you the line of defense and the projection of a $1 million business. We could play the game to win. I like to win. The $1 million maker can be you. I'll hold your hand every step of the way through the division process too. When I get American Express card for you, it allows me one for personal and business, divisions, people, whatever you want. How many would you like? They offer 99 more cards. How about the gold card? We can start with 1,000 to 75,000. If we do this my way, let's understand, we're going to take borrowed money and buy the lifetime income, franchise and real estate. That's the way. Let me give you some examples. This is a client who started 7 months ago, literally 7 months ago. And now we're at basically building it up 96,000 a month. So would you like to join these people? All right, if you need 100,000 today, personal or business, it's usually 10%, 10 grand. If I build it up for you. But again, I'm going to give you a discount of half price to $49.99 if it's done during the webinar. If you want basically 50,000, 5,000 normally 10%, during the webinar is $29.99. If you only want 25,000 to start with instead of $2,500, it's $14.99. We can build it up and away. And yes, it's a Zelle. Simple to do. See, it's like my coaching programs. I put people in coaching. I hold their hand every step of the way. But I tell them exactly what I expect them to do after the blueprint call because their files on my desk every day. Let's think about credit, loan, and money. Here's a corporation. Man, he's in a division for franchise and apartment complex. See, that's a line of defense. Financial freedom, cash flow, 10,000, 100,000 a month. Now, I got tired of doing flippity dippity doos when I was 21. All right, I found out the buyer's a liar, the agent, the broker too. And from there, the contractor hired the subcontractors outside Home Depot, cutting corners every time they could. So I got tired of that. I wanted to be the bank. So my first example for me was to basically sell a car. And I carried the paper. So I decided to be the bank, collect the payment, $413 a month positive cash flow. And then I sold a house, $1,200 a month. So you should think about being the bank. When you sell something, why don't you just take the deposit and become the bank and pay the creditor you had before? So you can even split deed apartment complexes. You can learn assignment of mortgage, assignment of asset. There's all kinds of things you can do. But again, I want to make you a money-making machine. Let's say you want to do OPM money, supply and vendor money, 100,000 to $1 million, Dun & Bradstreet. What do we want to do? Maybe you want to sell on Amazon and eBay. It's simple to do. Got a corp, I'll build the one you got. Now I'll hand you one for free. You'll pay your filing fee. So we could stop bringing the pain home. We could basically put our ducks in a row and repackage you and do it my way because your way sucks. Sorry, corporation's a legal person's right in front of you. What did we get the SSN for? 1040 tax return. See, we don't have to be ducks and sheep. You chose that. So let's remember today we play the right way. All right, you have an LLC, it's a corporation if you didn't know that. And C Corp, let's turn it to S. You see the 1244 filing for the IRS allows us almost to not pay tax up to 3 to 5 million. Almost no tax at all. There's that SS5. Ooh, there's your SSN 1040. How you receive money matters. Corporation, SS4. Legal name of entity, individual person. So the banks and grocery stores bankrupt in cities, locations, and stay in business while you bring the pain home. Which you could put your name on 3 of these as well. You didn't have to bring the pain home in the first place. And did you know this form says banking and credit purposes right in your face? Per entity? Your corporations allow 4 things. That's it. We're going to buffer tax, no tax due to we're profitable. We're going to use corporate credit to finance a business. And then we're going to buy a car at fleet price. And we're going to stay at hotels, get the free buffet. Then we're going to look at the division for the line of defense. They're cheap, multiple functions, multiple credit reports, and buy wholesale price, and separate liability to real estate. So we're going to build a realistic, all right, line of defense in case we have an oh shit day. We're going to build a corporate umbrella and build a credit report for $1 million. There's that diagram I told you right earlier today. So remember, you're going to have to be a CFO for personal and for business. So we have a problem right now. We're running out of time. We're getting older, slow. We're not as pretty as used to be. We only have days left of this year. Your corporation needs to be filed now. So do your divisions too. See, the banks want them to be 2 years old. The faster we file them, the faster they're going to age. Checkbook money. So the lack of what knowledge makes people do stupid things. So what do you think? Should this guy get a job? Drive Uber, drive Lyft, have a garage sale? All right, go to the church for the food. Do what I did. 3 divisions of me. 5 class divisions, build $1 million of credit. Buy the wife an extreme house. See, it's all into what you believe you can do. You can believe and receive. My problem is I had $53 million of credit in the 80s, part of the 90s. They were shrinking my limits, freaking me out. I learned I could loan out the money on credit to people. This is how I created cash flow fee per time. I created a matrix. See, divisions, all right, give me the ability to make a matrix. It's in my book called Buckets of Money. I took 4.6, sorry, of credit, loaned it out, got 190,000 a month. The assets behind that were $1.1 billion. It's ridiculous. So you could actually know how to play the game. 41 divisions, auto income in 1998. Okay, so if you need a division, I'll set it up through the system that I established in 87. Very simple. I'll add history. You'll learn the days you change credit. Then I'll get you the tax ID. And what you're going to do is have based on each location. Usually they're 3 for $14.97. Today you can get 3 for $9.99, 9 for $24.99. It's a Zelle for you. Now. So again, if you need to call the office, 800-254-9506. 5% you're going to be charged to use a piece of plastic. Every division should be a bucket of money. Would you like me to hold your hand and push you up and away? Let me know. So I do specialty classes on Saturday as well. Pretty simple. See, the one at 6 o'clock, it's not on the list. And the one at 4:30, they have millions of credit now. So what are we going to do? We're going to get corporate credit and buy lifetime income. You're going to have your cake and eat it too. Today's rules, become a certified CFO. The goal is up to you. Let's say you won the lottery today. What are you going to do? I would tell you flat out to have a division of you added to the bank account with the parent company's tax ID. I'd tell you to sit down with the banker and borrow against it. Borrow money is not taxable. Okay? Plan the problem. Bankruptcy. What if you had to file bankruptcy, you or the corp? Well, let's see. The only bankruptcy you can file is SSN SS4. corp division, or you make a decision too. It's going to be up to how you play. So keep in mind, we're all going to have no shit day. 2025, the TV show begins. What are we going to do? Add people to the credit system. We're going to beat our doubts and run our race and kick some assets too. We get to play the game to win. Now I need you to write down driver's license, insurance, registration. I'm sorry when you get pulled over by a police officer or in a bumpity bump, you give a stranger your home address. Let's keep privacy, please. All right, let's protect ourselves. See, you see 2 cars, 2 buildings. I see 1,013 divisions. See, when you find and buy a car, you let them sweat you for 5 hours. Next time, if you do it your way and then sign that contract, you sign it, the agreement to run, you create it, write down the last one inquiry and take a picture with your cell phone. Set the rules and tools with them. A car should always be fleet price tax ID division. Always, always. House and car. House should be in a trust, car should be a division. Don't worry if you lose them both. Why? They reported to the IRS as a 1099-C and now you got double shitty credit. So your problem is you're not basically planning the problem. So a division should be the registered owner of a car. We get to plan the problem and not bring the pain home. Every property you get should be a division because you don't know who's going to slip and fall, so you screw up. House payment offsets the taxes. Amazon didn't pay tax on the first 10 billion and now double trillion. Why would they pay tax? There's no reason to. There's no loophole. They're doing what they're allowed to do. All right, simple. He had to borrow 44 billion from 3 banks to buy Twiddly-dee, Twiddly-dum, X marks the spot. But he has a spaceship, so does the other 2 guys. So you could play the game to win if you want to, and you can join the club, but that's up to you. Run your life, all right, through a corporation, beat your doubt, run your race, and let's get a Lamborghini, not pay tax. Well, you can pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. Your paycheck today is taxable income. All right, and you pay car, gas, registration, insurance. You don't know and drive a company car. Why not? Most people do. Why not you? So here's mama, 1971 delivered a baby. All right, she had to sign the SS4, which is the SS5, excuse me, for the mama and the baby to be able to release from the hospital. That's how it works. You buy a house, escrow, closed homestead trust. They sue you, they take it away. You die, get stuck in probate. What does your family get to do? See, when the insurance and all that stuff. So let's protect ourselves like from the contractor. Let's understand we can protect our assets and never bring the pain home so they get diddly squat. And look at the irrevocable trust too, please. We're going to play my way for a while. Now, if you don't file tax returns, all right, then go to prison like Wesley Snipes did. Hey, all I know is he cost him 18 million bucks. Where's his career? Does he really have one anymore? But the reality is he brought the pain home to himself. So let's understand today, there's no peekaboo, the IRS making a mess. They're in charge. You have the ability to buy things at wholesale price up to 70%. No bills due up to 90 days. We could have a line of defense, all right, literally leverage money and borrow money. It's not taxable. We can learn to play the game and win if you want to play with me. But again, it's going to be up to you. What are you willing to lose? I finally got a wife and 6 kids and 13 grandkids. All right, corporation, divisions. So the reality is, guess what? Let's understand how to get checkmate and win every time. Division process, the ultimate goal. So let's understand corporate building, Lamborghini. All right, reach the dream, think to be the impossible. I've been training people for 48 years, making them millionaires, corporations, divisions. You want to be next? Let me know. We can play my way for a while. So guess what we get to do? Never have joint credit. It's in the way. Buy a house, escrow, closed homestead trust. Corporations are free. You don't ever spend money besides a filing fee. You have a division for real estate, franchise, current business, and your line of defense. Everything I do, I like to try to give you up to 10 times credit back to you, personal and business. That way I can almost refund you, if not more, times 10. I want to take away your excuses. So the goal is to repackage you my way for a while. 750 score. What do we get to do? Analyze you, If you're not a client yet, rapid rescore start. Classes Friday and Saturday. $750, $999. Card back to you $1,000. Discounted to $499 during a broadcast like now. And you get a card for $500 as long as you're paying full. $750 score, ready to go. Starter package, rebuild you. Corporation don't have it, I'll hand you one for free. You pay your filing fee. If not, you already have one, we'll build that one too. $999, $5,000 in credit back to you. Let's analyze, add history and credit. Let's start popping right away. See, that's how you get that 750 score. But again, all you have to do is call the office too. You want to give us referrals? Fantastic. We'll pay you up to 10% or build more credit for you. There's my personal email address too. See, I do my best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. So let's understand today. If you want me to repackage you, all you got to do is Zell now, or call 800-254-9506. The ultimate goal is going to be up to you. My name is Ray Reynolds. I've already helped 33 million millionaire people and 30 billionaires. Would you like to be next? And never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.